All right, my bows and bow ties. Okay, so let me just get on into it. I just responded to a TikTok actually where someone had posted something that I wanted to allude to, but it was like perfect timing. And this woman basically was talking about how black women weren't heard about certain things, and she was just like, no. So anyway, let me just introduce myself. I am the Black Opinionated woman, also known as the Bo. It's a little dysfunctional this morning because my children are turning into werewolves. Everybody's having meltdowns over things that they really shouldn't have meltdowns over. So I'm going to hopefully get this done in less than 9 minutes. I try to keep these videos short. Let me just say this. I am tired. I am all the way tired. And it's not just me. I would say it's Black women in general. Now, I know for some people that this may be triggering and you may not want to hear this. You may not want to watch this video. I understand. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But this is what I'm going to talk about. This is my channel. I'm just going to say this. There's just a couple things. Number one, if you clicked on this video, then you should have seen this particular thumbnail. So I just threw up a few things on there. We there's all the issues with wage gap and misogyny, reproductive rights, maternal health, and of course misogynoir. Okay, so let me just say this. Let me get on this side of the thing there. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta move my body. Okay, so let me just say this. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, let me just, maybe I should just make this for white women. Listen to me. So this may not be popular. So I'm not anti-white woman actually, but sometimes we have to call a thing a thing. There's all this cry and outrage over the Roe v. Wade reversals or threat or whatever. Okay. And this is what I would say. Black women are not the ones voting all the people in making these decisions. I want to lean this way and it's covering me up. Black women are not voting people in who are making these decisions. It's white women and white men. I said what I said. Let me put this up here. I said what I said. It's white women and white men voting these people in. Okay? Excuse me. No, thank you, guys. So this is the thing. They're voting these people in, and now there's this collective cry, this collective outrage. Let me tell you something. Black women are going to be sitting these things out. We're over. If you got a cough, just go ahead and cough. So look, we're going to be sitting it out because we're tired. I know I am. I'm tired of hearing about all of these social issues. Can you just not do that while I'm doing this, please? Just stop. Come on, guys. So we're going to sit it out. There's no need for us to get involved in this because, see, there were people who ignored the Black woman's collective cry, all these fake feminists out here. That's why I always say I'm a faux feminist, because I don't really get down with the whole everything. I'm not a man hater. I don't like when people are like anti-men. I'm just not a fan of that. But all of these feminists out here, I'm a faux feminist, FAUX feminist. I just feel like, look, don't look to Black women to start coming in and rallying and stuff like that. Because although people like to listen to Black women and we are very effective, but then when it's time to rally for us, there's no one to be found, not even our own men. Heck, we can barely get our men to go march. And I don't know how great marching is. It's a form of protest, but I'm just kind of like, everybody, that's for everybody. That's for white women, white men, Black men, Asian women, Latino men, Latino women. That's basically everybody. Black women are tired. You guys want to get some things done? Then you need to go ahead and do it yourself because we're tired. So now you got all these women out here concerned about the right to have an abortion because now they've got to go do the illegal things. Now they got to start leaning in on the family friends and the family doctors to say, oh, it was a miscarriage, or to give them that little pill or something to help them miscarry. See, because now all of a sudden they can't just go get a discreet abortion. Oh, yes, I'm calling a thing, honey. See, everybody thinks this is about Black people, whatever, like that. No, no, no. See, now the white women are like, hold on. Now we've got to do some things. So let me just say this. I believe that people should have the right to choose what they need to do with their body, although I personally am not a fan of abortions, and then most Black people that I know are not. But I'm not going to tell people what to do with their bodies. I know a lot of people have had to use that option for various reasons. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is this. Now that all of everyone's rights or the woman's reproductive rights have been, what are you doing? Now that the reproductive rights have been challenged, and for those of you who don't know, like if you're listening in podcast land, yes, I am recording this video, I'm recording this podcast, and my kids are doing their very best to lose one of their 9 lives. Anyway, what I am saying is this. Black women are not going to be involved in trying to get all this stuff changed. I just don't see it happening. I think people are tapping out. I think people just want to just Black women just want to take a breather. So white women, I need you to do your white woman thing and go out there and campaign. Go out there and campaign. Go out there and do the fighting and the striking and do it by yourself. I'm not doing anything. I just want to make this clear. And I think most Black women are like, go ahead and do it. Because see, when we were saying it, nobody cared. So maybe you can go get it done. Don't use our labor, our emotional labor, our physical labor, all the capital that we have. You're not going to use us. But then when it's time for us, like no one is there. We are literally the least protected. We can't even get our own Black men to protect us. That doesn't, and look, if this doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply. So get out of your feelings, okay? What I am saying is we're not going to fight for everybody. We're taking a break because we're all the way kinds of tired. Now, I'm going to speak to the Black men thing for a second too, because I know he who shall not be named has already passed. Okay. Let me just say this. It's hard for Black women to rally for everybody. I think it's at the point now where Black women won't even rally for Black men. As much as I love Black men, because I'm raising 3 Black men and 1 Black daughter, okay, and I'm married to a whole Black man. You got to call it for what it is. Now I'm doing my best to raise my children so that they can be productive, loving members in society. Hold on, I need to yell at my kids for a second. Okay, I'm back. So, look, at the end of the day, after all the shenanigans that's going on, I think Black women are like, even our own race is not willing to protect us. Okay? You don't see any other group of people who are willingly selling their women under the bridge. There's something eating at this community that I am part of. And we're just at the point where we're like, you know what? We are going to have to take care of ourselves. We almost have to become our own separate community. We're going to have to become our own separate community. So this is the thing. Black women are tired. I know I am. I'm all the way tired. I'm tired. That's just for me trying to raise these kids so that they're productive members in society. And apparently, I must not be doing a good job because they're not even listening to me. So when I disconnect from this live, somehow I am going to have to get their attitude all the way together before we get on this bus. Um, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. That's all the way where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. Hold on one moment, please. All right. So I lost my train of thought. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. I think Black women are at the point now where they're trying to insulate themselves. It's a protection mechanism. When you're constantly taking body blows, what happens is people tend to withdraw in, right? And then you may lash out like a cat, right? But you want to protect yourself. So, this is the thing. I feel like Black women are turning inward. They're turning inward. They're like, you know what? We're tired of asking for help. You guys got it. Everybody take care of yourselves. We're going to take care of ourselves. okay, ourselves. Um, Go ahead and fight the good fight. We're tired of fighting. Black men, do whatever the heck you want. We just can't come support you anymore, but do what you want. Take that dysfunction someplace else. And look, like I said, this isn't all black men. I shouldn't have to provide qualifiers, but there are some ding dongs out there where I do have to provide the qualifiers, right? So if it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. Okay? So get out of your feelings. Anyway, I'll just say this. I think people recognize the power of Black women. They recognize, like, actually corporate America, who started investing in Black women, Black business, and that type of thing. Look at the commercials and everything. They recognize that Black women actually are the gatekeepers of the community, even though the community is turning on them. Black women are the gatekeepers. Now, look, if you guys don't like this, then hey, I mean, I get it. Like, you're welcome to not watch. What I'm saying is, Black women are seeing all these shenanigans. We're not anti anyone. But when you have everyone who's pointing their finger at you, you got your own race calling you all these names, talking so bad about you, you know that you're already a target in other groups. Okay? Just by the fact that you exist, that you're automatically seen as lesser than, you have a lesser intellectual capacity. It doesn't matter if it's not true. So yes, Black women are insulating themselves. So look, you see my thumbnail. Let's go ahead and make it bigger real quick. These are just some of the issues I put up there, and I have a picture of me looking tired. All right, that's it. Look, I gotta go. I gotta get these kids on the bus. Um, yes, I gotta get them on the bus, and that's about it. But let me just say this. I know I hadn't been doing a lot of live streams lately because I've been tired trying to raise these kids, go to work, run into other sports activities, etc. But look, go ahead and subscribe because I'm amazing in every way. You guys know you like this content. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share this out with people. This helps me out in the algorithm. Okay. So I know that I'm not going to be like a huge content creator because I don't typically talk about a lot of salacious topics. Every once in a while, something may resonate with me, but I'm not that kind of blogger. There's a space for that kind of blogger, and I subscribe to some, but I personally am not that kind of blogger. I don't have those kind of cycles, and oftentimes I'm just not that interested in most of the things that are going on. However, there is a market out there for someone who wants to listen to the type of things that I'm talking about. But in order to reach these people, I need your help. So I need you to leave comments. I need you to subscribe. I need you to give me the thumbs up. I need you to share it with people. I need you to actually watch the videos all the way through. I know I sound like I'm begging. Anyway, that's it. Gotta go. I need to go yell at somebody. Black opinionated woman out.